Hi, phototristan back with another video, and in this video we're taking a look at and reviewing the Woo Audio WA7 FireFlies headphone amp. It's a tube headphone amp and DAC primarily, although it can be used as a preamp as well to power like powered speakers or something like that. But the main selling point of this amp is the form factor of it and the fact that it's under $1,000 and it sounds great for that price point. Check out the glass here. It's got a glass top that protects the tubes. And this is one of the smallest amps in Woo's lineup in terms of form factor. So it's got a nice compact design that looks real nice on a desk. But as you can see here, here's the sort of front panel with the volume adjustment knob. Then you've got a 1/4-inch jack as well as a mini jack as well. So you can also power anything from real power-hungry headphones like Odyssey headphones or Sennheisers to in-ear monitors, because it has a low gain and high gain switch on the back. So it's very quiet, unlike many tube amps out there for headphones that have sort of a high noise floor. This Woo Audio amp doesn't have a high noise floor at all. It's quite silent, which is really nice if you're powering a multitude of different headphones, from in-ear monitors all the way up to high gain headphones. But as you can see, the tubes kind of stick out the top, and then you've got the plexiglass thing that really protects the tubes and makes the amp just kind of look cooler too as well. So it's got those cylinders there that are open on the top that allow the heat not to build up on the tubes, because the tubes do need some ventilation, so you've got the holes for that. But it just gives it a really nice, cool, modern look to it, which is just really nice. So on the back, as you can see, this is where you plug the power transformer in, and this is one of the things that makes this amp more compact, because they've separated the power part, the power transformer there on the left, from the actual amp unit itself. So you could just have the amp unit sitting on your desk, and you could have the power thing, sort of hidden away somewhere, and it just makes the amp a more compact design. So here's the power transformer here. This would just plug in to your AC mains power jack in the wall, and then you've got a proprietary plug there, going into the amp. So it's a really nice amp for the money. It's under $1,000. I think you'll be hard pressed to find anything better in that price range in terms of the sound. The sound is quite rich and quite involving. Very good bass and treble and nice smooth mids. Certainly compared to amps double the cost of this amp, the ones that are more expensive are going to sound better. But again, for this price point, I think you'll be hard pressed to find anything else that's going to sound as good. This also has a built-in DAC, so you can plug it directly into your computer via USB if you want. And the DAC that's built into this is not necessarily the best DAC out there, and I think the DAC could probably be improved, although it's not bad. But if you have a higher end DAC, you might want to use that instead and then use this amp. The DAC does support 32-bit/192K sampling rates, and the amp is a pure tube design utilizing 6C45 tubes in a Class A single-ended topology. The USB chip in this is the C-Media 6631A USB chip. And the maximum output is approximately 1 watt at 32 ohms. So as I mentioned, this amp can power, very power-hungry headphones such as the Odyssey headphones, and they quite well as in-ear monitors. So I must say it's really a quite versatile tube amp, because most tube amps can't really do that. Most tube amps are sort of optimized for high impedance headphones, but this one can really power virtually any headphone. So while in some respects you do really get what you pay for, and if you're willing to spend double what this amp costs, you can get a better sounding amp. But I think for the price, this amp is really quite good and has a nice balanced sound to it. There's nothing that stood out being, there's nothing real negative or anything that stood out in terms of the sound of this. Some amps really have a real pronounced sort of sound signature. Either they're kind of dark and bassy or too bright or something like that. This one just has a nice balanced sound to it that I think all types of genres of music sound good with this amp. You know, it's not too closed in sounding, yet it's not too bassy and dark. At the same time, it's not too bright and shimmery. Really a nice tube amp for the price, I must say. So thanks for watching my short video of the Woo Audio WA7 FireFlies amp. If you have any questions or comments, as always, please feel free to leave them, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.